One very common fake news that is propagated by people in this manosphere industry, people who are red pilled and consider themselves to be alpha males, is gym and exercise is going to fix your mental health issues and panic attacks. But no, panic attacks are coming to you because you have accepted, believed, and surrendered to a thought as if it is the truth. There is a negative thought in your mind, and you have just allowed it to sink into your subconscious mind. And that is the reason why you have panic attacks. So, if you understand this idea, then it's very easy to fix your panic attacks. Because what you must understand then is your subconscious mind. Your subconscious mind is a spark of divinity. Your mind has two parts, conscious mind and subconscious mind. Conscious mind is there for you to program your subconscious mind. This is the only job that your conscious mind is really good at. It is allowed to visualize things, it is allowed to think thoughts so that it can program, write new programs in your subconscious mind so that you can make your mental health and physical reality a better place to live in. Because you have to understand that everything that you see and perceive to be physical, it's just a projection from your own subconscious mind. The universe that you deem to be so physical is actually immaterial. It is completely mental because your physical universe, your personal reality, is just an extension of your own subconscious mind. So, write new programs in your subconscious mind, and your physical reality must change, including your body, because your body is physical. Your heart is physical. Your palpitation that you're facing right now, the sweating that happens from your face, all the anxiety symptoms like knot in your neck and stomach, all of these things are physical. So if you can just change programs in your subconscious mind, all of these physical things will start to change as well. It is a law. And I discovered this law when I was in a medical school training to become a doctor. I was red pilled, but none of these alpha male stuffs, high value man, hypergamy, monkey branching, gym, exercise, talking to girls randomly helped me to overcome my panic attacks. So I naturally started to worry about my career and my reputation. So I started to study emotions. What are emotions? Why, where do they generate from? So it led me to the study of consciousness, spirituality, religion, psychology, mystics from East like Osho, Sadhguru, and I even started to study people like Joe Dispenza and Neville Goddard, who specifically focus on the manifestation aspect of spirituality. And I studied all of these people to come up with my own three-step meditation process in order to completely overcome your panic attacks. But before you actually do these three simple steps, there are two principles that you must drill inside of your head. The first principle is, I've already told you, the physical universe, your personal reality, your personal three-dimensional universe is an extension of your own subconscious mind. Please understand this. This is the reason why yogis have been calling this personal reality, this three-dimensional world of existence, as Maya, as illusion, because they knew very well that whenever they could upgrade their state of mind through certain meditative practices, they could see the upgrade in their physical reality as well. So their only focus was on upgrading their state of mind. They did not care about what their senses were picking up from the external environment, because they knew very well that it is just a projection from their own subconscious mind. So start to pay attention to your subconscious mind. your thoughts, your mental imagery, your feelings that are impressed in your subconscious mind. And as a result, your external circumstances will change. The second principle is feeling is the secret of creating the life that you want. Your subconscious mind is connected to the divinity that is present all around you and within you. Your subconscious mind is actually the spark of divinity. But you can only use your subconscious mind when you marry elevated emotions or positive feelings, amazing feelings of joy, gratitude, and empowerment with your desires. Unless you can feel feelings of joy, gratitude, and empowerment ahead of the actual experience of you becoming healed from panic attacks, that will not happen. So, these two principles, please understand. Now, based on these principles, there are three meditative steps. The first step is relaxation. The way to relax is through yoga nidra. People like Dr. Andrew Huberman have been calling this yoga nidra as non-sleep deep rest protocol. But this is just yogic sleep, yoga nidra. What happens is when you do yoga nidra, your brain will start to produce alpha waves that will help your brain to visualize things easily. And also your brain will start to produce theta waves. When your brain is producing slow, coherent alpha waves and theta waves, the door between the conscious mind and subconscious mind is wide open. Now, whatever you visualize by using your conscious mind will go right into your subconscious mind. Now you are writing new programs in your subconscious mind. So do yoga nidra. I have a link in my description box down below on how to properly do yoga nidra. The second step is visualization. Now through your conscious mind, you just start to imagine. Whenever you imagine, your conscious mind is active. Your conscious mind that is present in this prefrontal cortex area. When you do yoga nidra and you relax and you achieve a state of mental drift of wakefulness and sleep, you start to imagine that you're already the person that you desire to become and you're already doing the things that you want to do. So start to imagine that you're already a calm, happy, relaxed, joyful, empowered version of yourself who is no longer suffering from panic attacks. Start to imagine what are the things that you're going to do in your world now that you have become this upgraded version of yourself. Maybe you're going to treat your friends and family very differently. Maybe they are going to compliment you on how peaceful, on how relaxed you have become lately. Start to visualize that. Start to hear your friends and family compliment you. Oh my God, you're so peaceful and so relaxed these days. Start to say to your friends and family in this imaginal act, hey guys, you do not have to worry about me anymore. I'm completely fine. I'm completely okay. I do not need any therapy or anxiety medications because I'm fine. I have found a secret that is going to change each and every one of your life. Maybe in your imaginal act, teach your friends and family on how to overcome any problem in your life by using the power of subconscious mind. All the imaginal act must signify to your subconscious mind that you are actually a healed version of yourself and now you're living a life where you no longer have panic attacks, where everyone is loving you and respecting you and adoring you, where no one in your life is worrying or getting concerned about your mental health. And provide all the sensory vividness to your imaginary scenario. The things that you can see after you have become this amazing version of yourself who is no longer suffering from panic attacks. Things that you can hear, smell, taste, touch. So if you're currently not able to do certain thing because you're inflicted with mental pain, do that in your imaginal scene. Maybe you're avoiding dating. Maybe you're avoiding stimulating agents like coffee. So start to smell the aroma of coffee in your imaginal scenario and say to yourself, oh my God, finally, I have healed. Finally, I can drink coffee again. Imagine that you're with a beautiful romantic partner and you're touching their hair, you're kissing them, you're smelling their perfume, you're hearing them compliment you on how powerful, on how peaceful of a human being you are. When you do all of these things, when you provide all this sensory vividness to your imaginal scenario, your brain will start to lose its distinguishing ability between what an imagined act is and what an experience that you have in this three-dimensional reality is. So your brain will start to create neural networks that reflect like whatever you have imagined is actually happening to you in real time. Now the third step is mental rehearsal. When you mentally rehearse all of this wonderful imaginal act over and over and over again, the neural network starts to become hard, set, and permanent. So, with enough mental rehearsal, this neural network becomes so permanent in your brain that it is going to send a rush of chemicals down your body. Now, these chemicals are going to create feelings in your body. These feelings are going to be equivalent to whatever you have imagined. You have imagined that you are now an upgraded version of yourself who is no longer suffering from panic attacks, who is completely free, and whose life is wonderful. So, of course, you are going to feel the equivalent emotions of joy, gratitude, and empowerment. And the moment you start to feel these elevated emotions of joy, gratitude, and empowerment, your healing begins. We have this stupid idea, especially in this red pill genre and manosphere genre, where we need to await success from the three-dimensional reality. We need to await certain thing getting fulfilled. Only then we can feel certain relief, certain satisfaction, certain joy, and certain gratitude. Or else these red pill thought leaders are not letting you to feel positive feelings before your success actually materializes into three-dimensional reality. But this is a very stupid way of living your life. When you're creating your life from this spark of divinity that is your subconscious mind, the first thing that you must do is embrace the emotions of positivity, embrace all of these elevated feelings ahead of you actually getting healed. Only then your visual scenario of you becoming free from panic attacks and you living a wonderful life is going to materialize into existence. So, the thing that you must get really good at is becoming able to sustain these elevated emotions of joy, gratitude, and empowerment. Because right now, you can just be anxious, you have sustained the feeling of anxiety, worries, and concern because what you have done for a very long period of time is you have practiced imagining the worst case scenarios of your life and consciously or unconsciously embraced emotions from them. So, anxiety has become a second nature to you. Now, I have given you the tools, three simple tools to just do the opposite. Now, when you do these three simple steps every day, then you can just feel grateful, you can just feel joyful for no reason. That is going to be your second nature. So, at least do these three simple steps whenever you wake up in the morning and as you go to bed at night, because these two are the windows where your brain is naturally trying to produce these theta waves. So it is even easier to write a new program in your subconscious mind at these two windows. And whenever free time you get during the day, please do these three simple steps because you need to get really proficient at this. You need to be able to hold your attention on a particular imaginary scenario to derive feelings from it. Right now, our attention span is cooked. The attention span of a modern human is shorter than that of a goldfish because we have been bombarded with things that snatch attention away from us, like TikToks, YouTube shorts, Instagram reels, all forms of instant gratifications, drugs, alcohol. So, become really good at doing these three simple steps, and your attention span will naturally start to lengthen. And one night, or one morning or one day when your attention span is so good and you can hold your attention on the particular imaginal act that signifies that you're actually healed and you derive feelings from it. That is the moment change will happen. It is that instantaneous. You will heal at that moment. It is that effective and fast. So please change your life by just following these three simple steps. I challenge you to prove me wrong, but you cannot because this is a spiritual law. Neville Goddard said, imagination creates reality. So please make your imagination really strong and provide feelings to it. Then it must become reality. Because right now your imagination is weak. It cannot create reality. A strong imagination married with elevated emotion must create reality. So I have made ton of different videos on how to completely overcome your panic attacks. But if you still feel like you cannot do it alone, then message me on my Gmail or my WhatsApp, my Telegram, my Viber, which are all linked in the description box down below. And I will provide you one-to-one online coaching. So if in your life you have anyone who is currently destroying their life by following all these kinds of weird red pill ideology, alpha male stuffs, manosphere ideologies, and who is currently struggling with their mental health and panic attacks, send them this video and save their life. Remember, sky is the limit once you truly know how to relax correctly, imagine correctly, and feel the emotions of that imagination correctly. Subscribe, and I will see you in the next video.